Greetings all and blessings upon you. My name is Bailey and welcome to another episode of Bailey's Buddhism. Today I want to talk about something that I include in my everyday meditation practice and one of my favourite pieces of the Buddha's Sutta, the Karaniyametta Sutta, otherwise known as the Lovingkindness Sermon. Before we begin, and I will read out the full version that I read soon, I want to just take a moment to explain what exactly a sutta is. The Buddha's teachings, collectively known as the Dharma, are recorded in the Pali Canon. Though this collection of teachings is too enormous to describe in just one video, a particular section of the Pali Canon called the Tipitaka includes the suttas. Apologies for the pronunciation. These are a series of narratives or teachings laid out by the Buddha that are very important to the Buddhist lifestyle. Don't worry too much if this is all a bit confusing. I will be explaining the Pali Canon and the Dharma more as I delve further into this channel. For now, all that you need to know is that the suttas are part of the Buddha's teachings. I found the version that I use in my practice included in Alan Petto's Buddhism Graphics and Resources Super Pack at alanpetto.gumroad.com. I'll put the link in the description. Available by a small donation, this pack was a very helpful step for me in learning some simple suttas and concepts when I was first starting out on my journey of exploration into Buddhism. With that statement, I'm going to read out the Karaniyametta Sutta before I discuss some parts that have meaning to me. This is what should be done by one who is skilled and good and wishes to attain the peace of nirvana. Let them practice being humble, upright, and capable of using loving speech. They will know the path of living simply, with senses peaceful and calm, being wise and skillful, and not being carried away with emotions or desire. This is how they should contemplate. May all living beings be safe and happy, with peace, love, and joy in their hearts. May all living beings live peacefully and safely, whether they are strong or weak, small or big, seen or not seen, near or far, born or yet to be born. May they all dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one harm another. Let no one, out of anger or aversion, wish to harm another. Let no one place the life of another in danger. Just as a mother loves and protects the life of her only child, we should cultivate boundless love with all sentient beings, no matter where they are. Our love will be beyond obstacles, and our heart free from hatred and ill will. Whether we are standing or walking, sitting or lying down, as long as we are awake, we should maintain this recollection in our heart. This is said to be the noblest way of living. Now freed from delusion, greed, and sensual desires, one lives in peace with perfect understanding and transcends birth and death. To be respectful, humble, polite, and grateful with others, be content with a simple life, and to not miss an occasion to listen to and learn the Dharma. This is the greatest blessing. To be patient and open to change, to have regular contact with monastics, and to participate in discussing the Dharma. This is the greatest blessing. To have self-restraint against greed and anger, live a spiritual life, and have insight into the Four Noble Truths that lead towards the realization of nirvana. This is the greatest blessing. To have a mind of an enlightened being that is not troubled by the conditions of this life and world. From sorrow they are now freed, from defilements they are now cleansed, from fear they are now liberated. This is the greatest blessing. For one who has accomplished this, they remain unvanquished anywhere they go, always safe and happy. These are the greatest blessings. From just this first reading alone, one can already establish that this sutta is describing how a Buddhist should practice loving kindness, how they should think about loving kindness, and then what benefits come from this path. Another quick disclaimer, I use the word loving kindness in this situation because it relates to the name of the sutta, the Lovingkindness Sermon. The term loving kindness, as far as I can understand, is the same as compassion. The difference is that loving kindness is wishing for happiness for others, whereas compassion is taking steps to bring happiness to others. Put simply, loving kindness is a noun and compassion is a verb. Moving on to some discussion of the Karaniyametta Sutta. One of the first things that really drew me to the Karaniyametta Sutta was the importance it places on kindness leading to a fulfilling life. Quote, "They will know the path of living simply with senses peaceful and calm, being wise and skillful, and not being carried away with emotions or desire." And, quote, "To be respectful, humble, polite, and grateful with others, be content with a simple life, and to not miss an occasion to listen to and learn the Dharma. This is the greatest blessing." These two quotes to me really stressed how a person can be content with a simple life if they are filling it with kindness. The reason that this stands out for me personally, and I know I'm not the only one who has had this happen, is because when the COVID-19 pandemic struck, most of my hopes and dreams were placed on hold. For a time, I was really depressed about this and struggled to find a reason to get up in the morning and put in the effort. But then I realized, if one fills their life with kindness, they are content with a simple life, and everything else is just a bonus. I include the Karaniyametta Sutta in my daily practice because it helps to remind me of this. As you would also expect from the Lovingkindness Sermon, it goes deeply into how we should cultivate love for everything and everyone. And while this might seem like an abstract concept, it is, in my opinion, one of the most fundamental parts of Buddhism. It has been covered so many times over the years, even without being connected to Buddhism. Famous actor Morgan Freeman said, "How do we change the world? One random act of kindness at a time." Poet Alison Malley said, kindness. What a simple way to tell another struggling soul that there is love to be found in the world." And Aesop once said, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." So it is universally recognized that kindness makes the world a better place, regardless of whether you are Buddhist or not. It is the one simple way that we can change the world every day. With that, let me know in the comments whether you agree with my analysis of the Karaniyametta Sutta, or if you have anything else to add or reflect upon. And of course, please like and subscribe if you found my videos interesting or useful. Now, Sukhi Hotu, my friends, may you be well and happy, and may your week ahead be wonderful.